Everyone, welcome back again to the next video of the series, that was Boss Vibes, Dale Carnegie. This is our eighth chapter and eighth part. So the chapter says hype up with enthusiasm. In this chapter, mostly Dale Carnegie is talking about if you want to give a public speech, so how important role emotion plays, how important it is to put your emotions when you are trying to grab the attention of the audience. So I'll be, reading some of the things that I highlighted, of course. Yeah, so he's giving examples how different people, like once upon a time, there was a speech that was people were giving speeches, professionals, lawmakers, and political people, everyone were giving speeches. But then one woman came up and she gave a speech. And guess what? Who gave the best speech? And that woman was uneducated and she didn't know how to give speech. The woman came and she spoke about something that was emotional, like how her son died in a war. So people connected with her and she gave the best speech. Because there is one more rule about public speaking, that if you want to be remembered, stand out. It's not what you say, it's what they remember. So how they will remember you is you have to hit their mind, right, with emotions. Then one more thing is, okay, so that woman in her speech said, "Give me liberty or give me death." This is such a like hard hitting sentence that she told. And yeah, political parties often invest in bands and applause to stir up enthusiasm, arguing that emotional appeal is more effective than reasoned arguments in securing votes. This is what I was talking about. You have to stir emotions. There are some eloquences that you have to follow. Okay, by the way, there are in this chapter, first time I faced this issue that some of the philosophical paragraphs that were mentioned, I literally have to do Gemini research to understand them. They were quite tough. Okay, so another thing is Emerson, one of the philosophers. Emerson wisely said, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." Then, Carlyle affirmed that every great moment in history has been a triumph of emotions. It spreads like wildfire. If you talk about, how independence came in India, how we fought for it. So what Mahatma Gandhi did, he started that salt march, right? So what he did, instead of, why he selected salt, because salt was the basic need of every human household, rich and poor, everyone can connect with the salt. That's why he started a salt march. And a lot of emotions were there when people used to die. Still we remember Bhagat Singh, because he got hanged to death. That's why, right? And yeah, because emotions are there. And a man never rises so high as when he knows not whither he is going. Well, this is quite tough sentence. I still have to research about what it says. But yeah. So, and also in the next part of the video, in the next part of this chapter, the author mentions how important it is to be honest with your emotions. Even if you are publicly speaking and you are putting emotions, emotions should be real. You cannot put fake emotions, and you cannot, you know, people at some point, people will get to know, okay, he's faking it up. So that's why, putting up a emotion is important, but you should always match the level of the audiences as well. And it is also one more fact that we have to take is we have to show empathy towards humanity. Whenever we are giving speeches, we have to, like, examples include Paul's address to Athenians on Mars Hill, Lincoln's Gettysburg address, and others. And there is one more paragraph at the end. This quote, Webster wisely says, "Nature is forever putting a premium on reality. Any falseness is quickly exposed. The thoughts and emotions that shape a speech in preparation must be genuinely felt and expressed on the platform." So here, Webster is talking about how important it is to be honest with the audience as well as with yourself. Of course, if you are a politician, you have to make the facts up. But still, if you notice the politician, suppose for example, take the example of, okay, I'll not be taking names, but any politician, when he lies, he should make sure that, okay, it's in limit. out of nowhere if you'll come and you'll start taking the emotions, it will not be nice. So at the end of this page, one big paragraph is there. It says, and it is one of my favorite one from this whole book, Carlyle was right. No Mira. I will be reading this whole paragraph. No Mira, no Mirabeau, Napoleon, Burns, Cromwell, no man adequate to do anything, but is first of all right, earnest about it. So there is nothing you can do about anything except being honest. What I call a sincere man. That person is sincere who is honest. I should say sincerity, a great, deep, genuine sincerity is the first characteristic of all men in any way heroic. If you want to, become a hero, this is the first quality that you should have, being honest with yourself, with the people around you, not the sincerity that calls itself sincere. Ah, no, that is very poor matter indeed. A shallow braggart. So, a person who is honest, he will never say he is honest. You'll get to know that he is honest just by his work and the way he's dealing with the people. So he says, conscious sincerity, often self conceit mainly. So people who say I'm very honest person, they are usually faking it up. The great man's sincerity is of the kind he cannot speak of, is not conscious of. A person who is honest, a person who is genuine, he himself doesn't know that he is being genuine because it is within him. He doesn't even know that okay, he's doing something or he's trying to do someone's good. It just comes inside him. That's what a genuinity is. And here sincerity is inside a great man. He will never know that he's doing something for people. And this was like a great end to this chapter. Next we'll be reading this next chapter, that is dealing with drama, chapter 9. Almost 80% of the book is done. Yeah, ninth, there are 13 chapters. I'll try to sum it up very soon. I was not consistent, pardon for that. But yeah, dealing with drama, maybe today or tomorrow I'll be giving this summary. Thank you so much.